This is Hannibal here from the HannibalTV.com. Just came in from a very cold midnight run. It's fall weather out there tonight in Ottawa, Canada. And I'm going to give you a daily news update. The WWE family has released a 10-year employee, Tom Phillips. He was released, I guess it came out on Thursday, first reported by Fightful. And apparently a large group of the company's departments were cut this week, mostly WWE Network, WWE Studios, and other media departments. I guess this Tom Phillips started with WWE in 2012 as a backstage interviewer, according to the Wrestling Observer. Then he became an announcer, worked for Raw, SmackDown, NXT, NXT UK, 205 Live, and Main Event, in addition to pay-per-views. He also commentated on the Superstars show that doesn't exist. I'll be honest, I haven't watched WWE for 10 years, so I have no idea who this guy is. I just think it's funny that they are rolling in revenue. They just had their most profitable year ever. And they are a business, and they treat it like a business. They want to stay as profitable as possible, so they make a lot of cuts, which I understand as someone that has my own business. But I don't call independent contractors that work for me family members. So I just hate that they always said the WWE family. We love you guys so much. But they're as much of a corporation and business as any corporate entity out there. NXT did a quite small 0.13 rating. I saw somebody put out the other day on Twitter, when if Vince McMahon were to step down, would ratings go up? Well, Triple H is the final say on NXT, and they do horribly. And again, to that question, there's like 40 writers per brand. Maybe a couple of them, maybe some of them, maybe more than a few could do better than Vince, but not all of them. And I'm actually interviewing a writer, a former WWE writer, on Saturday. The first former WWE writer I've ever interviewed, actually. So that should be interesting. He seems like an actual pretty cool guy from the communications I've had with him so far. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, I'm interviewing Francine from ECW. And I'm interviewing also on Friday Dave Sullivan from WCW, who was the kayfabe brother of Kevin Sullivan, as well as the Goon, on Saturday. I did post a video, which I can also show on here. It's very... So yeah, a video that I posted, it's just a short clip of a Mexican wrestler beating up a kid, actually throwing him to the pavement. This Mexican wrestler's name is El Vikingo. And apparently, according to the reports I've read, he's actually now been arrested for whipping a child who confronted him during a show to the ground. Now let's look at this one more time. Not only does the kid do a face plant the first time, but then he drags the kid up by the arm and smashes him down to the pit. Honestly, if I was there, I may have killed that guy. I literally may have killed him. So it's a good thing I wasn't there. Mike is missing Piper. Well, Mike, it's your lucky night. She just came in from a walk. I walked her when I got back from my run. So she'll come up and say hi. my podcasting partner here, Piper. Jason says hello. The Great Dragon says the WWE family will fire you from the family in an instant. It's not a family, guys. The only people that are family that work there are Triple H, Shane, Stephanie, Vince, and I don't think Linda formally works there anymore. By the way, so many people have many people, not everyone, but a large amount of people, thousands have seen my review of the A&E documentary on The Ultimate Warrior, which, by the way, I couldn't put the link to because it was a pirated link because I don't have cable. So that's why I didn't put the link. I don't want to get into any issues with YouTube. But you could find it if you search hard enough. And anyways, a lot of people said the Dark Side of the Ring was an even worse hatchet job than the A&E documentary. Maybe I'll watch it and review it. I don't like Dark Side of the Ring. I'll be honest, it's very, very biased. It's extremely biased. And this season so far, I haven't found any of the episodes good, to be perfectly honest with you. Although I haven't watched the Collision in Korea one yet. But I haven't found any of them good enough to even do an individual report on. Kelly says, am I serious? Tom Phillips got released right after they hired a non-wrestling guy to do Raw. Yeah, I am serious. Grant says, big guys and little dogs. Well, my dog has quite a wild personality, Grant. And by the way, guys, he worked out with me in Phoenix. We had some good workouts, and boy, did that gym. I missed that gym. There was some absolutely gorgeous girls that trained in that gym, which was very motivating. I enjoy working out in Phoenix way better than I did in Dallas. People were friendlier, and the gyms was less busy. For some reason, Dallas gyms are so busy. Sammy says he was at the Dallas show of the company I'm not going to name. The empty seats proved the Blood Hunter was missed. Well, they were only actually in a bar. And I have seen pictures, and there were a few very carefully pictures taken. But for the most part, every picture I saw had a good amount of empty seats. And that place didn't look very big. So I don't think that company is on the upswing. Somebody actually told me from within the company today that Teddy Long, who apparently is in control of that company, was acting like Julius Caesar over the weekend. So he's developed quite an ego. The 73-year-old, I think, is going senile and is beginning to believe that doing his little dance in the ring 3 times an event is what's drawing the fans. But on a bright note, there is another company that I was collaborating with prior to COVID causing all the California restrictions, PCW Ultra. And it is my understanding that they could be coming back very soon. And I doubt you'll ever see Teddy Long at PCW Ultra. Their arena is very much similar atmosphere to the ECW arena. And by the way, weed is legal in California. Unlike Texas, also it is legal in Arizona. Another reason why I like those 2 states better, although there are some good things about Texas. I won't deny that. There are some nice people that I met there. I did have fun riding the bull in Texas, hanging out with some cowboys. And by the way, I was given 2 cowboy hats while I was in Texas. Didn't get a third. I was actually supposed to get a custom fitted cowboy hat that I was told I was going to get, but I never got. But 2 people that I consider cowboys gave me cowboy hats and said, Hannibal, you've earned these cowboy hats. So you know what? I consider myself a cowboy. Whether people want to agree with me or not, I may not be the greatest bull rider in the world, but I like riding bulls. So let's finish this off with a clip of me riding a 2,000-pound bull, which I really enjoyed.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on